Yeah, so Tranche 2 is the second wave of the AML legislation. Originally, Tranche 1 includes the financial sector, so everyone who has a bank account, borrows or lends money. That's kind of the Tranche 1. Tranche 2 is aimed at gatekeeper professions, so your lawyers, your accountants, your real estate agents. Now, they're further down the money laundering chain. I guess it's about how they convert cash to assets. And that's a real primary concern in the anti-money laundering space, because being able to move cash through your accountants, your lawyers, your real estate agents is a major problem across the world. I think especially in 2023, we're seeing so much news come out about these big gang busts, these drug busts, and in all of these articles they say stuff like, "Oh, we confiscated 18 properties." And, as someone in the AML profession, I always think about, how did they get those properties? How did they buy those properties? Now, that is a direct relation and a direct correlation of not having strong anti-money laundering laws in place for Tranche 2 and lawyers, accountants, and real estate agents, because they're able to move these funds into properties. And that affects all of us, right? Like, everyone realizes, the cost of housing across Australia is so high right now. The average person can't afford to buy a home, and it's being exacerbated by these people fueling dirty money into property. I think the biggest issue with money laundering, and something that we need to get our head across here in Australia, is that it is extremely profitable. It's extremely profitable for the law firms, the real estate agencies, the accountants, even if they don't know that's what's happening, right? If someone comes to you and they want to settle 18 properties with you, that is extremely profitable, and it's very hard to turn that away. And that's why legislation in this space is so important, because if you have to do these checks, you're on a level playing field with everyone else.